Are we live yet?
Oh. Well, apparently we're live, yes.
Steve, are we live yet?
Are we live?
See what I have to deal with?
This is... The thing is that we torture Steve, but...
Because we love him. We torture him because we love him.
All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Sims Get Famous live stream. We're here to talk to you today about the actor career, the acting skill, and to show off some of the cast parts for the actor. As you've seen from some of our influencers, they got a chance to go to Sims Camp and show off a lot of our cast assets. But today, we want to show you some of the ones that get unlocked as you go through the actor career. Yep. I'm here with Sim Guru Rad, full name.
Rebecca Doyle.
Yeah. I'm Sim Guru George. And this is
Full name.
George, full name. And this is
Sim Guru Kate, a.k.a. Kate Pancakes.
Kate Pancakes.
Kate Pancakes.
Oh. I'm seeing some people saying fix the audio. Yeah. Well, I'm going to keep going, and we'll show stuff on the screen soon. Are we good to show the screen?
Sure, I will go to the screen.
Yes.
And we will
Steve will get to it eventually.
Double audio. Should we turn off the game sound?
You know what? Hold on. Oh, maybe it was in the beginning. Is it good now?
Now I'm seeing audio fine.
Yeah, audio. Yeah,
All right. So, hey, here we go. We have one of our Sims. This is Iris East here. Rebecca, you want to show us some of the costumes? We're going to go in and show you what you can unlock as you progress through our new active actor career.
So, let's start with our tops. As you can see, we have a variety of things in CAS. So we have what you'll see Sims wearing around the studio if they're part of the crew.
Let's show those, yeah.
So these are, like our producer top and our, camera person or VFX person will often be wearing this.
It's our Plum Bob Studios crew. And
then we've got our, usual fashion for the world, which we've got quite a few new things. And then we get some of the stuff that you'll unlock through the career.
Oh, so check this out. This is a new shiny jacket that I absolutely love. And it comes with shiny pants as well. So shiny, so shiny. You get this when you max out your acting career. Not your acting career, your acting skill. This is level 10 acting skill unlock. It's amazing, right? Look at that. Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, go through some of the colors on this. Like, I think... Well,
so I like this set. I also think, let's see, this pairing is one of my favorites, of course. Oh, you were saying
those ones,
these ones with the gold flecks.
I was telling Rebecca last night, I can't look at this combo and not say, my man.
That's true. He was practicing it last night. But, so you've got some split colors, you've got some gradients, and you can match it completely, or you can mix and match. So I can't wait to see the stuff that people will come up with this. I really look forward to the amount of costumes that people will make with this, because even though it's just an outfit, it's perfect for costumes.
It's also going to be a good way to go around town and show off that you are a master acting skill person.
Yeah.
But let's get back to some of the costumes here.
So in a lot of our costumes are actually full body, so you will see those in here. We start with our superhero.
Yeah, so these were made specifically for all these gigs you get to go to and film, right?
Right.
So this is why they sometimes look really crazy and weird and different from each other. It's because they were made for the sets.
Yeah.
What do you call this one?
It's definitely a villain outfit in my opinion. So I've used it in two different villain sets that are like very different. So the medieval and the apocalypse both have this as their villain right now. And I think it's really cool.
What's this, like a...
Victorian?
Yeah.
We actually also kind of cowboy, because a lot of people don't realize that like Maine Western cowboy time is actually the same time as like Victorian England. So you do see stuff like this.
Really? Oh, my mind was just blown. I never thought about that.
Well, that's why you get some of those Parisian fashions coming through. Well, yeah, check out the textures on this. Like, look down the back. I know it looks like my grandmother's curtains, but it's also really nice. You get those layer, all those textures.
All the lace is really pretty.
Yeah.
And then, so we've got obviously other fashion choices. And as George said, people that went to Sims Camp took tons of videos of going through every single outfit, every single swatch. So I would check those out because we unfortunately don't have enough time to do that, and
We're gonna show you off like our pirate costume here.
Yeah.
Well, one of our pirate costumes.
So
right?
that's our one of our pirate costumes. This is our Western, but what I love about this outfit is we come in here.
I think she would do really good in a Western world.
Your jokes are just...
Okay.
But, you know, you can see the difference of you put on a hat and it kind of looks like a pirate, or if you go back to the Western hat, it's Western. So I love the versatility of this.
What about that hat on the second row on the left?
This one?
Yeah. What world is that?
This is our
The eyes
bore into your soul. Sorry. And then we've got this, which I think is amazing because you've got the veil and it's see-through here. So we've got a few colors. It's actually really cool because for a while it was like a solid color, and then when it came through final with the see-through, we're all like, oh, it's so pretty.
It's so unique and so nice. I'm so happy we got that. And look, there's another one on the back of her head there.
I need that in real life.
You need that?
I honestly need that in real life.
Yeah.
And then of course we've got our, we kind of went through and made these headphones with a whole bunch of different hats because we've heard people wanting them.
Yeah.
And, you know, anyone looks like Steve over there, it looks perfect.
Yeah.
What?
Look, it looks like,
Based
it's
on
like you.
Steve.
It's pretty much Steve's live stream if you get his
Yeah.
head in here. Well, let's go back to the full body outfits here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not leave her in there.
I'm sorry.
It's not period appropriate.
No, it's not. Let's see, what else do we have? We have our one more Victorian time frame.
Just such great layering, such great contrast. Go through some of the colors on that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you got to show them off.
I know. So we've got I love this, and this is basically my favorite color.
Yeah. What color is it?
I would say magenta.
Okay.
And
I think that's accurate.
Yeah.
this, a lot of people do a lot more purple or darker color for magenta. I like this one.
Yeah.
And then there's gray, which it's really pretty.
That's my thing.
Looks like we have another costume right there.
French.
So this is a part of our French court series, right? So if you want to get a little royal Parisian in here. Oh my gosh, look at those colors.
Like the pink, it fits, and I'm surprised how much it fits. We can never forget our costume. I feel like no matter what, and some people love it, some people hate it, but we almost always make this like big costume each pack.
Well, okay, here we go. We needed to do a kids show. We
That's
needed
true.
to do some stuff. It was gonna be amazing. And this is one of our Void creators, so we really wanted to make sure that he or she showed up really well. And you need a big purple mascot dancing on stage.
Yeah, and it has a cute little fluffy tail.
Quiz time. Which void critter is this, George?
Vulpus.
Good job.
Yes. He's from the Malvern Forest.
George knows his
let's go.
stuff.
We got more.
Our queen.
So this is from more of our Sims Medieval, right?
Yeah.
I also, man, I just love these big bold colors.
This one's my favorite.
This is your favorite?
Yeah. It's a nice contrast because a lot of them have like very similar colors, you know, with the print. And this one, because the print and the background color are different, that's why it's my favorite.
So not to pull out my inner vampire here, but zoom in on that neck piece. That looks amazing. Look at the detail. Go through the colors a little bit while looking at that. It's just, it's a great jewel piece. I think it represents that medieval, regal things. Oh yeah, see? Definitely. Dan can play a queen in that one.
Oh, no question.
Yeah.
But you have to have the jewels.
Wait, we skipped Fishman.
We skipped Fishman.
Kind of.
Well, you know, we do have males to go through, and I
Okay,
think this one looks really good on them.
Okay, we can look. Well, no, let's just finish going through all the female.
Did we
ones
miss
real quick.
anything?
No,
I
yeah,
thought we
keep
got
going.
through it all.
No, yeah.
Sorry. One more.
This is one of the sci-fi settings we do. That we made some great looks there. There's a matching helmet for this one too, like a few of those other ones. But yeah, let's put her in this sci-fi here.
And there we go.
Oh, perfect. So you could remake Tron. Or,
I was just thinking that. I was like, Tron. It's perfect.
So let's get back to Fishman. We can go over and, like you said, try the male costume here.
So for our males, again, we've got the same, you know, tops. We've got a nice cowboy shirt.
Yeah.
with a bib front. I like the different details that we have on some of them. Some of them have piping, some of them have the back stuff.
Yeah.
This is their Apocalypse shirt.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
You wanna
they get this as well.
Remake Mad Max. You want to remake Apocalypse Show. Yeah, it's all in there.
They've got their chaps, so you can't have Western without chaps.
Never. It's mandatory.
Mandatory.
It's almost like you need a six-shooter and chaps, right? That's all you need.
And then, you know, I could also go with these.
Someone was asking if townies are going to be wearing these. Not really. There's
I
people on the set.
hope not.
Yes.
People on the set, the
Yes.
background actors will be wearing them, and
Yeah.
then sometimes you'll see some people walking around the outside of the studio wearing
Yeah.
them.
We'll show you that when we get to the studio a little bit later as we go into that actor skill.
We can't do this one without the hat, sorry.
So is this the superhero or the sidekick?
You know, really, I can't say.
This is Captain Sigma?
Yes.
Okay. Well, okay, let's I've held up
here.
I want the Fishman.
Yep, Fishman is a coming.
So look at that. So you can recreate Love in the Water, right? Go through some of the color variants on
Again,
there.
it's shiny. I don't know. I can't help it. I love shiny stuff, so.
I would have nightmares about this, to be honest.
Well, you know,
Just the eyes.
you were saying
It's the
aliens
eyes.
do for, yeah. Well,
And I think I really like this one just because it looks kind of poisonous.
yeah.
Ooh.
That's very nice.
So,
Let's hit up the rest of the guy outfit. The guy
well,
full body outfits here.
I don't want us to be distracted by the
That.
So of course, you know, he has to have we have to have a pirate. We've got our Victorian gentleman as well. And then we can have a bad guy pirate. Oh, those socks.
Good thing you turned the socks off. But I don't know. It might have been just that.
You know,
extra
some
thing.
people might really like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And we've
This is
got
our
our
alien
villain.
hunter, right?
Yeah. Guys also have our superhero outfit. We've got their counterpart
More of the French court pieces.
for the French court, their medieval armor.
So I was talking last night that I think we got colors in here for, and we got everything. We got like dire wolves for Starks. Those aren't on here. But so what is that? Is that a dire llama on his crest?
I think dire llama is the term we came up with that we agreed upon.
Yeah.
So you know, you've got your favorite colors for each house,
Yeah.
no matter who you support. And that's actually most of the cool acting stuff. One of the other things we got for acting, which isn't necessarily an unlock, but we've got all of these different face paints.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're trying to hide your face, you know, you're the villain, you can hide your face from people. They won't notice who you are. And we've got some of these if you're really into the Mad Max.
Oh yeah.
And then one of the things that I don't know if everyone saw in their videos was that we did get some scars for acting. So these are really cool. And we've got them across
Just
both
in time
sides
for
of the
Halloween.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, you got your
Oh,
different...
those are pretty gnarly.
These are. It's kind of like, are you Frankenstein?
Those are getting a little scary here.
A little scary.
He's just been through a battle, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, that's why he's wearing the armor, right?
War wounds.
War wounds. Yes.
So, yeah, I think that's most of our cast
Well,
stuff.
no.
Is there anything? What do you want to see?
I just really want to look at those hairs real quick.
Oh my gosh, hairs. Obviously, I'm still half asleep, so.
Yeah, I think these ones are normally unlocked, but we just
Yeah.
want to really quickly show them. I saw someone saying they really like this hair that he's wearing. This is also a new hair.
Yeah, so this is our first new hair, very classic. You know, as George was saying last night, you gotta have the flip.
Yeah.
It's just something about the acting. It is a thing.
Yeah.
And then we've got these two braided styles. What were
This
you
is-
saying last night? This was how your hair looked in high school?
Yeah, just a little bit. I've got photo evidence.
Oh. And then, no, not the best with this outfit, of course, but
Well, there's a
got some.
hair that I
braided
think
hair.
pairs really well with the super outfit for the girl. I wanted you to show that one off.
For the superhero outfit
Yep.
for the girl?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay, so let's get rid of this first, and we, of course, will go back to our superhero outfit. What do you like, blue, black, or white?
Well, your choice.
Let's go with white.
This is also Captain Sigma.
So we've got our Regency hair, which, you know, everything has to have curls, and this lovely poof. This is the one that you were showing off.
I really
you
love
know,
this one, yeah.
And it's one of those great ones that can just be a regular hairstyle.
I think it's because it alleviates my fear of people sneaking up on me, because she's sure to jingle when she walks up behind you.
That's really true. We've got this hairstyle, which you probably saw with our leading sim, Vanessa. And then, of course, the same hair
Here's a good Halloween trick.
without the stripe.
Yeah.
This is the braided one that we were just looking at. And then we've got this ponytail with a nice metal clasp. And then comes the one that I think most of us are pretty excited about, which is this one. And yesterday, George and I were saying that each of these were kind of like a flavor.
Yeah,
so, you know, we've
ice
got
cream
like
or candy.
pumpkin spice here.
Pumpkin spice, little caramel apple.
And if we start over here, we got like the mint chocolate chip.
Yeah.
I think this one's pretty awesome.
Look at the colors.
Rainbow.
Yeah.
I think people are going to love that one.
I think this is for very bold Sims.
Yes. But there are Sims that can really pull it off.
Can you imagine how long it would take to dye your hair like that in real life?
So much work to get it like actually that clean
I
too.
know.
But so here is like my favorite, and our artists made these specifically to go together.
Yeah.
So
That's so great. All right, so there's some more castings in there, but really we just wanted to show you the ones really pertaining to acting right here. So we're going to go back in the game and show you the actor career and acting skill now.
and I will let George drive because he is a little bit better at it than I am.
So just a reminder here as we're going back in the game, really in this live stream, we're just showing you the actor career and the acting skill now. We're going to go ahead and next week have another live stream that'll go into fame and reputation.
Yep.
Is there more stream of that?
Yeah, and then we've got one on the 9th of November that will be diving into Del Sol Valley and Build By. So definitely some more live streams coming up. So you can check out the schedule on our Twitch events.
Yeah. So really quickly, show you, we got two Sims. So we have Iris over here and we've got Larry, you know, husband and wife. Iris, she's a really famous actress right now. She's top of her game, top of the acting skill, and Larry isn't so much. He's just starting out. Now, you guys may have heard, the actor career is a new active, well, I just said active career. The actor career is an active career.
But what's different about it?
But it's also sort of a new type. It's we call these agency-based careers. They're sort of based on the gig economy. Most careers, you'll go to work every day, 8 to 5 or something like that. And these ones, you choose when you want to work. But the first thing you have to do, let's join this career. I'll take you through the quick startup. Now, choosing when you work, basically you have to go out and look for auditions. But in order to do that, you need to get yourself an agency. Now, the agency you choose to represent you will actually have an impact on what you can do. You have the artificial intelligent ones up here. They're pretty robotic, get you right to the work. You have the low-end everyday extras. They'll get you a lot of commercials. And those ones are unlocked right away. As you go up, you'll get access to Goldie Ruthfield's network, who actually represents Iris right now, or the Well-Suited Talent Agency. And I think these are really the go-getter, straight suits, all business type dudes. Now,
So are there bonuses to getting each of these?
yeah, they all do different things. I particularly like Goldie Ruthfield because if I do well, she'll send me flowers. If I do bad, she
that's
might send me
nice.
cookies.
Oh, that almost makes me want to not do so great because I love cookies.
Yeah, and then she'll use her contacts and get me extra ins on like maybe period piece movies. So
That's nice.
there you go. Now I'm set up, but as you can see, I have nothing scheduled. I don't have a work day yet. I have to actually call and get an audition. Now, if I don't do anything, my artificial intelligence here, they might actually call me up and start hounding me to get an audition. But I'm going to call right now. The first thing I do is I select an audition. These will change depending on your skill and depending on the day of week. You'll come in here and you'll see what auditions are currently available.
Okay.
So let's do Salty Suds. Do a commercial. It's pretty low end. We get to, oh, okay, that was us.
It's just us.
Our screens went blank. I just wanted to make sure you guys could see. But you know, I could see like this one, I might earn $170 for just kicking it really easy, or make a lot more. The audition is tomorrow at 9. So I need to make sure that my schedule's clear and that I want to take off there. The gig is actually on Friday at noon.
Okay.
So when I accept these gigs, I have to like plan and make sure, hey, I don't have a holiday on that day, or I didn't already plan an event, because then I might miss my work day. Now, as you see, Iris here, she's already got a gig set. She's going at 12 today, so she's going to have to go a little bit earlier. But when you get the audition step, you actually have to, your sim goes off alone and they just go and audition, and if the casting director likes them, they'll do well. And as you can see, it's a recommended skill.
Okay.
That means if I have that skill, much better chance that I'll actually get the gig. Larry over here, he looks okay. So we're going to ignore him. We'll just assume he'll go off to his audition tomorrow, and we'll focus over here on Iris. Now Iris, she's already passed her audition. She probably doesn't even have to audition anymore because she's such a good actress. But she has to prep. So she has to practice some drama scenes. She has to research the flirty emotion. She has to develop her charisma skill. I'm going to invite over some co-stars. We'll just have them come over so we can mingle with them. And then work on these prep tasks before I actually have to go to work. Now, doing these will help me do better at my performances. So I'm going to come over here to the area of my house that I've set up for practice, and I'm going to practice my drama scenes. Now, we've added a new skill, acting skill, to go along with this career and other stuff in the game. One of the things you get is you get the chance to perform for tips or perform a scene. Right now, I'm going to perform a dramatic monologue to prepare for this of tea and treachery, which is, I'm guessing, a drama with tea.
It's hard
and
to have a
treachery.
period piece without drama, right?
Yeah. So when I do these performances by myself, like I call people over, other people in the area can come and watch me do these performances. If I do it for tips, they can tip me. It's a great way if you don't want to do the actor career, that you can use the skill and like go to the park or go to the clubs, do some drama in the park and do just well. Oh, this person's really close to watch. He's gonna
He wants to see it up close and personal.
front row seat right here for this dramatic monologue. One of my favorites, and I've seen a lot of our influencers like as well, is the musical scenes that you can perform. I think those are really great. Oh
hello.
man, who's this? Is this my director?
Might
Who's got
be.
money? Yes. All right, well, another thing which I think is great is on these higher level gigs for like movies and stuff, you have to research emotions. In this case, like it's a romance. So being a method actor, she wants to get into that. She's going to click research flirty emotion, get into that emotion, and then have to start doing flirty interactions.
So is that the only way that you can do this? Or are you okay if you already have your own flirty emotion?
Oh, you can do it as long as you do those flirty emotions. This is just helps you get into it. This is really about getting into that role and experiencing it, and also dealing with the consequences. Say, I want to go in and be romantic with our new guy here. Yeah, it's just for acting, but do you think Larry's going to stand for that? I don't know.
Oh.
We're going to see how...
You're playing this,
How much of a-
a little...
Yeah, but there's other ones like sometimes you have to like research angry emotions, get in fights,
Ooh.
be funny, and this is just to get you in the role. Make sure you're prepared for those scenes.
Nice. I mean, sometimes learning what jealousy is like is also very important for
It is.
those roles.
Yeah. I did see someone asking if we're going to be diving into fame or reputation here, and I'll repeat, we're not doing any of that today. This will feed into those systems, but we're doing a deep dive on that next week, Friday at 11.
Yes, that is correct.
Friday at 11. As you can see, I'm ready. My prep tasks are good. I'm just going to go off here to work in just a little bit. In the meantime, I'll show you off my cool little house. You guys have seen a lot. What is this?
Well, there's something else that did get updated in this when it comes to your coworkers, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe you could show that off a little.
Really quickly. Oh, yeah. There you go. I can sort by my coworkers to see who's over here. As you can see, I've met, this guy's just a coworker. I'm meeting her, Juliet.
She's also a coworker.
Oh, also a coworker. She's an actress, so I assume she's a
I think
co-star.
that last one might be your director.
This might be my director.
Yeah.
Let's go introduce myself.
See if you can do it fast enough.
You can always check
Oh.
and see who they are.
Oh.
Well, I'm pretty sure. So again, actor careers, we're going to join Iris here. We're going to follow her to the set.
Let's see.
What questions do we have?
We've got some questions. So we've got Chrissy today. Also saw people asking if these costumes be used for costume parties. Will townies recognize these costumes and stuff they can wear for those parties?
Well,
I'm actually not sure.
we'll
I
confirm that.
I know that we wanted.
Well, you can dress your Sims in these
can always
costumes
dress
once
your
you
Sims.
unlock them. So as you can see here, we're on set,
don't
so
actually know.
you'll see other characters in costume. This is
Here's a good Halloween trick. Buy a bunch of Reese's. There you go. Turn off all.
just like this because they're like, I think this is a background actor. Yeah, this is a background actor. This is a special effects operator. We'll get into that later. But yeah, you can do that. Someone asked if we can leave your talent agency and join a new one. Yes, actually, at level 4 actor career, you actually unlock 2 new talent agencies instead of the first 2 you get. So you may want to upgrade from the everyday extras.
Yeah. People also want to know if the headphones are a separate item or are they confined to a hat?
They are only with the hats, but
Hats,
that is.
plural.
But this is why we did about 5 or 6 hats so that you could choose your own style. The scars can be used on vampires.
All right, so here you guys go. I'm going to show you really quick. This is Plum Bob Studios. You guys may have seen this, but I'm going to do another look. Big studio set, just like Paramount, Fox, any of the big ones, Disney. You see there's an outdoor set that was being filmed. There's other studio lots. But where we're filming is here in Studio 1A, right?
Folks are asking, are you able, through cheats or otherwise, to edit the acting studio like you can the Get to Work log?
We'll go into that later.
All right, there's your answer on that one.
So, here we go. I'm on my set. As you can see, everyone's getting stuff ready, chilling out. What are they eating over at the craft service? We have some pie and tacos. Pie and tacos, secret element to all great actors. Pie and tacos.
Bacon and asparagus.
Bacon is, I'm a pie and tacos guy. But as you can see, our set's dark. Things are getting ready. I've got to get ready for this performance. The first things I've got to do is I got to get in hair and makeup. I got to practice my acting. I have to post an Instagram story. These all help you make progress. The better you do, the more you'll get paid. The more likely you are to gain fame and get a call back. So we're going to go over here and we're get into hair and makeup here. We've got a makeup artist. He's hanging out waiting for me. So Rebecca, you help with this chair a lot.
Yes.
Anything you want to say about it?
Well, it's a very cool object. There is a lot of variety when you can place this one at home and you can ask someone to do your hair and makeup, or you can do someone else's hair and makeup. So I know a lot of people are not the biggest fans of how our townies look. If you aren't one for cheats, you can just call them over and use this chair and, you know, update their style. So I know that's one way that people can use it. I really like
drive-by makeovers. Okay.
drive-by makeovers, yes. I really like it at the studio lot because it just looks really cool when you're watching it and you just see your sim get transformed.
Cool. I'm going to get in the costume over here. I've got the wardrobe room over here, very important.
Yep.
Wait, oh, she's talking. Okay, so this is.
She always comes over and is kind of like, "Hey, are you my makeup person?
Yeah.
Are you ready to do this?"
So what's going to happen here is that the makeup artist, the wardrobe person here, they are going to put you in what's appropriate, what the director ordered. But if you become a really high-level actress, you can change that. You can show up in whatever you want and not get penalized for it. So now I'm in costume. I'm going to send out to my fans a quick Instagram story. Very, very important. Update from the set. Check out my...
You know, that's what all the kids do now these days. You know, take a picture of things that nobody's supposed to see.
Exactly.
With
the
the makeup
kids these
chair.
days.
With the makeup
I might be talking about a specific actor on the Avengers series that has often talked about things that we're not supposed
Someone's
to.
also asking, is doing hair and makeup a new skill or is it just something people do?
It's just something they do.
Yeah. Now, I will say that when you're lower level, your makeup artist here might actually fail a little bit more, but it's not a skill for you. No, you just put these stuff on. So, okay, I ate some food. So the thing is I actually don't have to do all of these. These help contribute to my score, but if I don't want to do any of them, I could just go find the director, always here in center stage waiting, and I could just tell them, like, hey, you know what, I'm ready. Let's get the show on the road.
Yeah.
Put away the tacos.
I have seen a good number of people asking this, and we should probably answer it. Can you only act, or can you eventually become a director?
You can only act. You're an actor career. So, yeah. So, as you can see, I love this transformation, because you'll hear the director call everyone to get ready on the set, well, in Simlish. And then the lights will come up, the VFX will start turning on, the projection screen will turn on. As you can see, everyone's coming. We get our co-stars. They're moving into place. And so the goal we had before is gone because we didn't want to do that one. But our performances are here. Now this is where we get the benefits of working on our prep tasks over here and completing stuff earlier. So you notice the first thing I have to do is perform a shouting scene, perform a shared drink scene, or perform a flirt scene. Much like modern filming, these are all done in scenes and put together in post. So let's go over here. Who we have this? We have to flirt here. This is our romantic interest. And as you can see, when I do this, I have two options. I could play it safe. I could do exactly what the director said. Just show up, get a paycheck.
Not that kind of person, right?
Or I could risky, yeah. I could improv a little bit. I can embellish a little bit. And as you can see, there's a little icon here, which relates to the prep tasks I did. And I completed that, which means I'm going to have a better chance of succeeding here. So I'm just going to go for it. So with that, as you notice, we have special effects coming down. We've got like rose petals in the garden. Our Sims take a moment, get ready for the scene, confirm with their actor, and then action's called, and they perform. And you'll see like everyone's sort of watching and hanging out. You've got the director over here paying close attention, who will like react based on how well you do. So I did that pretty well. I've got my interactions. Good job.
Snaps for you.
Yeah, so let's do a few more of these. I'm just gonna do all the romance scenes. We're gonna get them out right of the way here.
So one of the things I love doing is always like kind of zooming in with the tab key, so you can kind of set it up like you were really filming.
So this is like.
And I can't wait to see what people do with this, because I made some really low versions of these videos and just kind of clipped them together with my programs on my computer, but they're not that fancy, so I look forward to seeing these.
Yeah, I think this is potentially going to be very cool for machinima makers who like to make those kind of videos. Lots of GIFs are going to come out of this. It's GIFs, guys, not GIFs.
I will say I actually really love the musical scenes. The audio for any of our guitar songs and our dancing is fantastic. It actually has got a little bit of an earworm. They're stuck in my head. So here we are over here seeing, and this must be Gerard, our butler. He is not approving of my relationship, so I'm going to shout some forbidden words at him and be like, Gerard, you're my butler. Get back in the house. This is not your deal. It's not your deal.
Excuse you.
So we'll turn around. You can see our crew over there. Everyone's doing their job. We actually still have background actors warming up over here, but check that out. Now I'm going to show you a little bit about how I can customize this a little bit more. So we could do a drink here, but some of the things you could do, maybe you want to not have this be in the countryside here. We can set this to pirate ship. So here we go.
I've always loved beachfront property.
Yeah. And then maybe I want to set this to like, maybe we're doing, we're sharing a drink? Yeah, risky have a drink with. So we're going to have some bubbles fall down here. As you can see, we actually have a special effects operator over here. She's working, it looks like she actually wants rose petals. You can actually interact this with yourself and change all the VFX at once, or you could just go in and change those.
I am seeing some questions about if the acting scene requires you to be romantic with your co-star, will that either cause unwanted romance or potentially cause issues if your spouse, with your spouse or partner?
No, it will not.
It will not.
It will not. This is all acting. It's all pretend. The rest, but I'm not saying that it won't cause you to have some feelings about your co-star and blossom into romance, but that's you and your Sims choice, not mine.
I mean, George already proved that if you flirt a little too much at the beginning, you might
I mean,
some
actors falling
angry.
in love with their co-stars, that's so unheard of.
Yeah, exactly.
Never happens.
Never happens.
Well, and this is the end scene. We're gonna have a risky hug. Our interest over here. She's like, all right, you're gonna go and have to duel with Gerard over here. I'm worried about you.
It'll be okay, I promise. I will win.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope.
So we'll let that go real quick.
I'm also seeing a lot of questions about, can you build your own custom sets in the acting studio?
You asked me that already.
Did I?
I said I'd get to it.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
First, I'm gonna do a sword fight. I think that was the first question when you showed up here. But I agree, because I think Simgru Ninja's in there answering it as well.
He's trying.
But we'll go over it in a second here. We'll do the sword fight because I really, really like this sword fight.
The sword fights are amazing.
So amazing.
Are they fighting over the other sim?
They're fighting over whatever you want the story to be.
I like to think that they're fighting over the other sim, and she's just sitting over there watching.
She
Who is
gave
going to
you a
win
hug.
my love
Yes.
in this epic sword battle of doom?
I mean,
So-
but you are the main actor, so you should.
You should win.
So, all right.
Here's a good Halloween trick. Buy a bunch of Reese's.
I paused it real quick, but like the gig ended, so performance is complete. The lights are going to come back up. Things are going to shut down. As you can see, some of our studio, who's paid by the hour, they're already heading for the door. They know they're not getting paid.
Having food
Yeah.
before they go. That looks
Stealing the food.
grab some food. And our director, I have no idea where she went, but she's like, I got my paycheck.
And all the lights
so-
turn off, which is.
They're heading out. Everyone's going to go home, but your day is coming to the end. You get your report here. You earned your money. I made $6.5 grand. That's pretty awesome. I earned a bunch of fame. Now we'll get back to your question real quick as we're looking at this. Is I can go home now, or I can stay on the lot. Now I can stay on the lot. I'll pretty much be alone because these people are going to go home. They're done. But I can stay here and I can start
This is when
editing.
you change everything.
I can. But I will caveat that when you come back, they will reset this up for the scene they're doing. When you change it, it's just for you on here. But that doesn't mean you can't create your own scenes. And we're going to go home and we're going to show you that now. I'm actually going to hand this back to Rebecca.
This is where I've spent many hours on this pack, so.
Can you use the swords anywhere, or is it just only at the acting studio?
You got to slow your roll. We're getting to that.
I think that's exactly
Okay,
what
what
we're
is
going to
happening?
go over.
Yes.
Oh, I totally knew that.
Yes, we can. So one of the things is as you progress through this career, you unlock a lot of stuff. And one of the best things about this is those sets. You can get all of those sets, all of those painstakingly put together sets by our environment team. And Rebecca did like one or two, right?
Thank you.
So look at
I
this.
did one or two.
We have our styled rooms. You've seen these before, but you can actually put down the entire set itself. So like let's put down a police station. I don't know.
Let's see, which one's it?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Just because I really like
He has to show something.
one of my favorite objects that I always like to put on this out. I'm just going to grab this bit because I just absolutely love this. Oh, I put palm trees here. Look at
It's
that.
okay, it looks perfect.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
it's so bright. and
It's
happy.
glorious.
It is. Oh,
I
there's-
love that it's see-through because then you can put it
So,
anywhere.
whenever you are going to live next to a freeway and under the flight path of...
A rainbow in your front of
Yeah.
your house makes it that much more bearable.
I can guarantee you that the planes fly directly over this house. And you hear them.
Yeah.
So you need a rainbow. Okay, sorry.
No, that's fine. It's very true. You do need to show off the rainbow, of course. So we have about 14 of the sets. It's not all of the sets because we have about 20 plus gigs.
Yeah.
We didn't do a lot of the commercials because we felt like those were a little...
You have
You can
access-
remake them, I promise you.
You have access to every single piece that you see on that lot.
Yes.
And then
Might
when you
have
put...
just blown somebody's mind by people didn't know that you could click on an individual item.
Oh.
A room or a set piece.
We
and
always
click
learn
just
stuff.
that.
So
now
yes,
you know
if
everybody.
you go in here, you can click on, oh, I want an extra green screen over here, or I want to get this rug because that's the rug I really like.
Yeah.
It's really easy, and
Yeah.
okay, so we've unlocked these, but even when they're locked, you can still do that, unless the object itself is locked for a career also. Now, so this is one of those things that, no, I need to do something, George.
I was about to get into that and show you. So, as you notice, we put this down with regular walls,
With the lowest height walls.
which is not what we do when we film. But
You have to have everything at the tallest. And this is actually one of those features that we got. So I'm going to undo dropping down this, and we're going to heighten our walls on our lot, and we will buy this again. And now we have our windows and everything that we should have, because we lose all of that.
So those are taller half walls than we've had before.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you go into our half wall section,
It's really like a
That's where Get
small,
Famous.
like not super exciting thing unless you're a builder, and then you're gonna love
yeah.
this.
So if you can see, this is where the tallest half walls were before, which is the tallest height that we had just below the short walls. So what we did is we went ahead and got you a similar height wall for medium height walls and for tall walls. So you now have 2 more options for half height walls if you like to build with full height rooms and everything.
Yeah.
So this is our kind of like city, you know, this is kind of like an apartment set, you know, we've, you know, Friends, How I Met Your Mother, anything like that,
Yeah.
where, you know, you walk straight in from the outside of a set and go into the house, and you pretend that it's a whole apartment hallway.
When you put these down and look at them on stage, I really like this detail, but you'll notice that these were built just like film stages in the fact that, look, like you just walk out this way, there's doors to nowhere. You'll see a lot of the stages set up like this because they're all aimed for a camera, which is currently in our house.
Yep.
Keep going.
A few more questions about going back to the acting studio. Can you die on set?
You can die of any natural reasons you can die, but there are no increased dangers on the set.
And will you always be the main actor, or are
Yes.
there some gigs where you are not?
Yes, specifically when you're a commercial and like you're the only one up there, you're going out for the audition, and when you look at those auditions, you'll see the role you're going out for.
Excellent.
But,
And then does the success of risky interactions depend on your skill?
yes. So there are things like acting skill always feeds into that, but how you complete all those prep tasks always feed into that as well. Wow, that's a big set.
So the sets are big. You
Yeah.
will not be able to place them on small lots, and
Yeah.
be prepared for that. This large green screen as well will not fit on small lots.
But
That's-
show up like.
But we do have the small green screen. Yes,
So it doesn't mean you can't take all these pieces out and move them around and use them.
you're showing all the secrets of movie making.
Well, people were really curious about that. I think people wanted to play our amazing gigs, but they also wanted to create their own.
Yeah.
And in doing that, they wanted, oh, I love this.
So I mean, I like this just because, you know, the pirate ship is separate pieces, and, you know, you have a fake floor. You can't see down into the ground.
Turn on that screen.
Yes, let's turn it on. So George showed off this one before, and if we start playing, one of the things you'll notice, which we didn't have in our Tea and Treachery, that one's really hard for me to say sometimes.
Of Tea and Treachery.
Of Tea and Treachery sets, we didn't have any effects, but if you come here, you can see that we have effects on this particular one. So we've got some smoke. This is supposed to look like a seaside village that's been plundered by these pirates.
I'm going to show you. Oh, keep.
No,
You had a
while you're
question?
doing that, yeah, I'm seeing a few people ask about whether or not kids and teens can become actors.
No.
But we do have a drama club.
We do, which I'm not going to talk about here. But
We can talk about that in one of our other
Yes.
upcoming live streams. But they can gain some fame.
Oh, we're running out of money.
what, oh, here.
Motherload. Motherload.
Oh, we had all that.
You have to at least select something.
Come on. Oh, our ship railing. Okay.
This live stream's gone off the rails.
It has. I just want to buy this room because this is a Sims Medieval set, and we call it Tournament of Honor, which is you will find in there. But one of the things I really like, besides these awesome chandeliers, is here we go. See it out here. We have a dragon. Dragon's okay.
Dragon!
Dragon's confirmed.
I think this set piece with the stained glass window is just gorgeous, honestly. It
I
is.
just want to sit here and stare at this. It's very pretty.
It really is.
Our
And
team's amazing.
This is truly amazing. Like, this was the first backdrop that I saw at our concept artist desk, and I was just like, I love it. It is my favorite, and
Gosh, the stories that people are going to be able to tell with these set pieces.
So, exactly, and getting into the stories, we wanted to show off something else.
Actually, if you put one up on the...
Oh, yeah. Well, so you can take these stage marks, which you saw earlier, and we have 4 of them that you can bring home. Now, unlike the stage marks on a gig, which are made by a director that will tell you to do something, these unlock all the interactions for you. So I can come in here and I can do you know what, come over here. Larry, who just likes to run all the time, is getting in trouble with Iris. So we're going to come over here. We're going to set them into, what is it, our party outfits? Change outfit. I think we set them up with some costumes. Here we go.
Yeah.
So we set them up. We're here. Let's have, you know what, we're going to have...
I'm just going to
Larry's
say
here.
there's some time travel going on
There's
here.
something going on.
Do not wait, and before that, we're gonna make it snow. Let's do that.
I don't know what story you're telling here, George.
But I
It's
like it.
interesting.
I'm gonna come up with the plot after we're done filming. I'm pretty sure.
That's how most directors do it, I think.
Yeah, we are after the
No, don't do it.
the Slar Beast. Oh, got him. So you can go in and do all these little things. So after she's vanquished Larry over here, she's gonna come up here, and this is part of a couple. No, we have 3 of these
3 sets,
platforms.
yeah.
Look at this.
No.
And she's gonna, you know what we should do? We should let's play guitar. Let's play Critters of the Malvern Forest, because I love that song. I think we just broke Steve. Yeah. So she's gonna come up here and jam to the dragon. We'll call it the song of the dragon calling.
The dragon calling song.
Yeah, it's fantastic, right? Oh,
Call it the dragon!
Shut up! So you can have all these. Oh, I love this because it's
Yeah, it's
Game of
perfect.
Snow, Shape of Water Thrones.
that is perfect. Whoever came with that.
I got to give that to Frimlin. Game
Yeah.
of Snow, Shape of Water Thrones.
Shape of Water Thrones. Good job.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna come in here. We're gonna fight with our new photo blades, which I know people saw. I actually saw.
Man, we are just genres mixing.
Yeah.
This
Well, I mean, we're already like time travel. You gotta use the
we are
cool
actors.
swords.
We do our own thing.
I saw some amazing concept art of our Captain Sigma character played by our main. And look at these. So you get to play these. Oh,
they're
so awesome.
so cool.
In order to preserve the kingdom of Simzania, our heroine traveled back into the past to prevent the evil alien fishman from murdering the queen.
Wow,
I
that
like
is
the story,
beautiful.
DJ Kaggle 76. I like it.
People are snappy.
Oh, nice.
That was the other option.
Hashtag Hollywood exposed.
Yeah. So that was just one of the things we were showing off here. We've got a little bit of time.
We had one more set. We wanted to
you
show
know
off
what?
the Western.
I do want to show that, but before we get to those ones, I wanted to show off how these work at home. So I'm going to pass this off to you because, again, you had mentioned changing townies. So let's say Larry doesn't look good, and we want to
Larry
redo
doesn't
him.
look good. Okay, well, we're going to do this. We're going to go for this. So he's wearing the hat, and the hat should come off. If it doesn't, we'll just
If Sims
do
are
it
pregnant,
normally.
can they still act?
Uh-oh.
Yes. They're all very safe. It's sort of like when you see at the end of old movies, they said no children or animals were harmed in this. We added a new descriptor for no pregnant ladies as well.
And void critters.
And void critters. No void critters from
So,
the Malvern Forest.
we take off the hat so you can see what's actually happening under there. And I've asked, Iris has offered to give him a new hairstyle. So, you can kind of, they do the same actions, but you can choose how you play the story. Does someone ask to get restyled, or do you offer? So, it's okay.
That's a more modern look. More
I want to
aerodynamic.
see what else,
More aerodynamic.
what else we've got here. So let's see. 8 goes through 3 times.
Okay.
And you will
So what if I like that style?
So if you do like a specific style, you'll be able to select your sim and keep the style. And that is
All right, whatever goes with next, let's try that.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Here's a good one.
This is our one.
If Sims are a klepto, can they steal the set pieces? And if so, where do they put it?
I do not know.
Yes.
We will have to find this out for a future.
I want to watch people test that out.
We're not going to tell you guys. You're going to have to figure that one out yourself and report back.
So whether you are selected, whether you are the sim getting styled or not, you will have this option to keep the style. So if you bring in a townie, you'll be able to keep the style by just selecting keep style. So we'll select that, and it'll only be available for while you're talking. Otherwise,
Can I select a specific style?
yes. So in the hair and makeup chair, we have offer makeup, hairstyle, ask for hairstyle, ask for makeup, and then we have this offer appearance styling. So we are going to offer appearance styling to Larry.
You want to get the random boy walking down the street?
And it'll select from a range around your location. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we're choosing to go in with Larry, and and this is why we left it on the...
And so this will bring you to CAS.
This is the one that'll bring you into CAS. And now that you're in CAS, with Larry, you will be able to go and change his style. Obviously, I can't really see much with that on, but I can change his beard. I can change this. Honestly, you can do anything once you're in CAS. That is normal outfit behavior, makeup.
So those who are asking, you have both options.
Yes.
Yes. Cool.
And we have, so this is the hair and makeup, and then we have the wardrobe platform, and that one also has
Let's show that off.
Let's
Because
go
those
for it.
wardrobes are fantastic. No, I put it in the bedroom.
Oh, sorry.
I moved it.
You moved it. So I am going to offer to outfit his party. Wait.
Yeah, he's in a party outfit.
He's in a party outfit.
Folks
So
are asking, can you watch the commercials or the scenes or something anywhere at home?
It does not automatically record them, or no. You can use the in-game video capture tool, but that's you using your own camera. There's nothing new for that.
or you can set down the X marks as we were talking about and recreate it.
Yeah.
And then if you put the makeover station on a commercial lot, will an NPC be generated to give your Sims makeovers?
The studios, there's two studios. There's one for our commercials and our daytime TVs, and that's our lower end studio. And then we have the higher end studio, which is the one we just saw, and that's for our primetime TVs and our movies. Those both are very similar, outside of a few extras, which means they all have outfitters and they have makeup artists. Oh, what did you give them? Oh,
I don't like that.
That does
I'm going to
work.
keep it.
Yeah. I think she should get a new style too.
We should give her a new style too?
Yeah. But so this object, I did have a vision of them being so famous that they just want to do wardrobe changes in front of the window for the neighbors.
I mean, we also do have an option to change into costume.
Yeah.
So what this is that once you place down, you can change into the costume of pretty much anything that you want. So I'm going to have her go change into the medieval monarch. Okay. So this is the outfit that she at the studio would be wearing.
Perfect.
So
yeah. So got some additional gameplay there that I think is fun. Now we're sort of running out of time, so I want to do one more setup. Just more another stage. We'll do some more
stage?
acting. Yeah.
Okay. Which stage?
Westerns.
Westerns. Okay.
I think it's really important that we point out that we added this Western set, which is really amazing. We've been working on it a long time. And it became sort of like known within the dev community. Other people really liked it. So other companies are actually racing to get out Western games today, just to want to beat us. Not that I want to like just specifically call them out Rockstar, but just saying we're glad that we could influence you.
Yes. So here we've got our Western set. We've got to set the scene with the backdrop. We've got the backdrop, we've got our, well outside, and what's interesting about these pieces is we've got these really large pieces that kind of puzzle piece together, but as you can see, you could have this saloon front, and then you can have the interior of this saloon all together. So I will put that back where it's supposed to be. And we can,
I'm going to put down some scenes and we can do that.
oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Where did they go?
Oh, I think they probably went back.
Back into your inventory?
Deleted them, so they go into the personal inventory, right?
Oh.
Or did you?
If you delete them.
I don't know.
Sorry. You want to undo?
No, we can find some. Oh, I think I hid them in this build.
We did.
No. Okay. We have to undo a lot. Nah. Okay.
Uh-oh.
We're good. We don't need to do those ones. We'll come up here. I'll just cheat. Oh no. No cheats, everybody.
No cheats.
We don't use cheats. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's add a sword fight scene. Very classic for a barroom saloon style. Everybody knows in westerns they sword fight.
Oh, some folks were asking, can you make the marks invisible for screenshots or videos or anything?
No, right now they're all visible because you have to be able to click on them to interact with them.
So if you choose the ones that are just the X marks and don't have the squares, when you are in the middle of the acting, they should disappear. I know they do when you are at the acting studio.
They don't disappear. Their highlight turns off.
Their highlight turns off? Okay.
Yeah. Big sword fight. Do that over here. Yeah. Of course we want to end with a death scene. We'll die out here at high noon. Let's bring our actors back here real quick.
And then did we already set up some costumes
I
for
do.
them?
I have costumes set up there because I wanted to do this, so here we go.
And of course, if you don't have costumes set up, you can put down the wardrobe platform and just choose some costumes from there.
So let's say we want to, so I could go lock Iris up. I could do that, but instead I'm going to, let's do a flirt. We'll call this a jailbreak. Oh. They're already flirting.
They are.
Okay.
Really now.
Let's see. This is not these aren't normal objects. These are all like set pieces. You'll actually see that we've created a few of these like pirate steering wheels or like fake bars. You can use them at home, but they're specifically called out as props. They're there to look good, but they're not interactable. We did that. Let's do a scene over here. What does everybody want to do? Do they want to see any suggestions for an acting?
What should we do, guys? Remember, we have a 10-second lag, so
Okay,
what are we doing over here?
We should do a risky bite.
Ooh, risky bite.
Fire sim ray. I mean, the first one you guys see, I will do. Let me know.
Let's see. People are wanting the risky bite.
Risky bite. Okay,
Risky bite.
We're doing a risky bite. All right, Larry and Iris. Let's. Wait, which one of you is going to be our vampire cowboy? It feels like a new Hot Topic fashion scene. The
Vampire cowboy?
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't seen it. Here's it.
I will point out that people asked this early on. The vampire VFX do not play for non-vampires. These are actors. They're not real vampires.
All VFX usually come in post, right?
Yeah, and let's do a quick sword fight in the middle of the room here. There's having a good performance.
Whoa, man, they're really talented sword fighters. Whoa!
But I just want to show a lot of this here. We'll end this with the death scene. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to do...
Is there...
Yeah, so...
There's something else that you said you wanted to show off here,
I will
right?
say, we wanted to make sure this was true to being a Western, and as you know, most Westerns are spaghetti Westerns. So I think it's appropriate that we have it do a little bit of raining spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah. As he prepares for his death scene.
This is why we don't let. This is why George is not a famous screenwriter.
It's spaghetti Western. He died.
He looks like he ate a bad meatball.
So that concludes this live stream. I think this is going to be amazing. I can't wait to see what you guys create with all this stuff. I want to see some great GIFs.
Oh yeah, there are some major GIF opportunities. I think
It'll be amazing.
Yeah.
I really look forward to the stories. Because, you know, obviously George is a pretty good storyteller, but there's so many other stories that are going to come out of this.
I think you guys can tell some good stories. Not better, just different.
They can be
George.
better. But yeah, so thank you, Singer Rebecca. Thank you for Singer Kate. Rad. For being here. Remind everybody, there's still a lot of questions about fame and reputation and the rest of this world. And there's a lot to look at. Come back next week, next Friday, 11
Friday.
a.m. We're going to get into that. Who's going to be hosting with us?
We are going to have Sim Guru Graham, as well as, I would have to check my calendar, but I will make sure to. There's a lot of live streams coming up, guys, so, you know, you've got to forgive me.
Sim Guru Graham is currently
Yeah, we've got Sim
feeling
Guru
sick.
Graham and Sim Guru PJ are both going to be joining myself on live stream to go over fame and reputation. So I'm really excited for that one. And then on the 2nd, we have our next Maxis Monthly, and we're going to be showing off a cool little feature in that as well that I think people are going to have fun with. And then on the 9th, no, it's 6th. November 6th is the Maxis Monthly, not the 2nd. The
Second is the fame and reputation
correct.
live stream.
Yeah.
And then on the 9th, we've got the Del Sol Valley and Build By overview.
And of course, if you don't remember those dates, one, Kate has posted it on her Twitter many times, but she also has it up on the Twitch.
Yeah, twitch.com/twitch.tv/thesims/events. That's where all of our upcoming live streams are.
Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
I would hate living next to these people.
They are.
But what about... you can't throw
You
that
can't
on
just
me.
cut.
Wait, tell them we'll be at TwitchCon.
Oh, by the way, if you're watching this and you are at TwitchCon, Steve and I are going to be there later today. We're headed out right after this. So
Look at this.
come and find
Look at
us.
this.
Steve is very excited
I
for
have my
what he got.
badge. I got my badge. But check this out. See, I went to the developer day. Look at that.
Steve is way
Laser
cooler than all
edge.
of us.
She didn't get one.
Look,
Oh.
we let Steve have your win. It's cool. You're cool for now.
Okay.
I think Steve's cool.
The viewer count is dropping. They don't care.
All right. And on that note,
Bye,
I think we can
everybody.
say, yes, is it time? Okay, and cut.